folks, and welcome to the admin guide on the new ATP, Attachment Threat Protections and VIPRE Email Security. We're going to be taking a look at how to configure it, how to set it up via policy, and a brief demonstration on how the product functions. Go under Service Settings, go under ATP. Under ATP, you're going to see several options available. Enabling the Attachment Threat Protection default policy. You'll notice what file formats that this supports. Also, the other option under here, allow users to release the email prior to the results of the sandbox. It's important to note the reason why this feature is in the product. Sandboxing can take a little bit longer to deliver emails. Just to give you a typical delivery time on the VIPRE email security product, anywhere between about 37 seconds and a minute, a standard email will flow through the filter and be delivered to the recipient. However, sandboxing can take a little bit longer in the back end. What's exactly going on is that a file comes through the system, it is unknown, could be a zero-day threat, could be something new to the industry. The file will actually be sent to a true sandbox environment. What that means is that file will be opened up, it will be examined in a virtual environment for its behaviors, and a decision will be made in real time if that file should be passed forward to the end user or it should be held as a virus or malicious content. However, sometimes this can take up to additional times to be delivered. Allowing this option here will allow end users to release it from the sandbox early. Now, it's important to note that you can also enable sandboxing protection through the policy editor. However, you do not want to enable it on this screen here. You want to come over to the policies section. You want to go to Advanced Policies, create an inbound filter, so create policy. Under the new actions, you can see now there is an option to send to the sandbox. It is important to note that you can only create one filter to send it to the sandbox. You cannot create multiple filters, so it is important to make sure that you do create your policy that will take care of the needs for your company. This will give you the flexibility to enable this for certain users, such as particular groups, certain domains, and certain rule sets that will be customizable based off of your company needs. Okay, folks, we're going to be running a test on how the attachment sandboxing works here. We're having a user here send to a particular customer to see how the sandboxing is going to catch the particular file. Let's go ahead and send the message. As you can see, 2 emails have been sent through. The first one is actually processed through the system, been categorized as a virus, and caught by the sandbox. The second one is still processing. You can see that it is in the sandbox environment. If we want to take a closer look, hit the little eyeball, drills us down just a little bit further, and we can take a look as how this message has been categorized as a virus. It cannot be released or added to the allow list. If we go under the sandboxing logs and scroll down, we can see how it processed everything through the sandbox, what was caught, and how all the matches were done throughout the system. So a lot of granular detail here on exactly how it came to that conclusion. It's also important to note that this user was a user allowed user. However, the sandbox was still able to catch it from a particular allowed sender and still categorize it as a virus. Refreshing here, we're able to see that the second one that we sent through, again, not a user allowed user, however, this one was also categorized as a virus and picked up as well. Thank you for joining us today on our walkthrough of the new ATP. Thank you. Have a great day.